Hi guys, welcome back. Episode 3 of Rossoneri Revival. Today we play Juventus in Turin. We've started the league campaign, 2 wins and a draw. We'll look at the summer transfer window. We've saved a lot of money as the money situation is really dodgy. But let's get into it. Right guys, so we're 3 games into the season, 4 if you include the Europa League game. We've had a decent pre-season, nothing in terms of we've just turned over the teams we've had to turn over. We've had a few issues in the tactics that I'll talk about in a minute. We've started with 2 wins and a draw and a really good 5-1 win against Zenit. I really thought that form would have carried over into the next game, and then we had an absolute stinker, just nothing was created. So from going from that to that was really disappointing, so I hope it was just a blip. We've got Juventus today, who find themselves in 15th. So if you have a look at the league, Roma, Inter, 3 out of 3. Inter have lost Icardi, he's left. So obviously they're not going to be as strong the champions. But Juventus are down in 15th. They've only lost the 1, but they've drawn 2. We're travelling there today. We'll have a little look now at the transfers. Right guys, so a little disclaimer. I put it out on Twitter. As you can see, I've put the in-game editor in for one reason. This is using the updated database. So obviously Bonucci has gone back. However, in the clauses, we still are paying. We've got 2 more. We had 3 more, and that's already gone out of 12.48 million. So that is a bug, because obviously that would be wiped out and how Juventus did their deal. So I put a little poll out on Twitter, and it was 70% said, yep, fair game, use the editor. So what I've done is, when that money went out, I gave myself 12.48 million. Now, I'm not normally that bothered, but because of the financial trouble that we've got, I thought I would just mention it. I'm not going to use it. That's the first time I've ever used it in-game. So, but I thought I'd just let you guys know, because the main reason is just the finances. We'll go through the transfers now. So we got Marasek in. Really decent youngster. We talked about him, I think, in the second episode. Then we've done a lot of loan deals. Vieto has come in. Hasn't set the world alight, but can play that Tracatista role. Can also play anywhere in the front forward positions, what may be useful. Mahmoud Dahoud has come in from Dortmund on another loan fee. It started well, really good technical player. He's got decent aggression as well, so he's fitted in there in the new shape that I'm going to show you in a minute. Moise Keane, nothing more than a backup. I got him in just because he's got decent pace. He's finishing, for 18 years old. I thought just the chances that if we just have him on loan, we might end up in the club that he chooses, because he does leave often in the game. Our last loanee was picked up on transfer deadline day. We picked up Batshuayi. I just thought we needed a little bit more quality, and another loan deal. I thought, sod it, let's go for it, and he started pretty well. The only really big transfer is Lucas Paqueta. So potential 4.5 star, advanced playmaker. He's had sort of like 1.5 seasons at Flamenco, and he's playing in our advanced playmaker role, and he's doing all right. He's going to take time. He's only 21, but I thought I'm going to go with youth. There was a couple we could have got Payet. I pulled out of a deal for him because Paqueta came in. I pulled out of is it Vasquez, the Italian who's at Sevilla. I pulled out of that deal as well. So we're putting our hopes on him. Now on the outs, as you can see, we've made 39 million in the transfer window. Suso, we got a handy 24 million going up to 29. That should be done in the next, I think there's instalments in that. Carlos Bacca, he was on 115,000. He's 32 now, so I think that's pretty good bit of business. Gustavo Gomez was out on loan last year. Strinic has gone because we've got Calabria back on loan from his loan spell. Hakan, he was on 95,000 as well. We've really slashed the wage budget. Well, I'll show you in a minute. He's gone 27.5, paid up front, boom. And Zapata has also gone. We've changed to 4 at the back. So we've been able to get rid of sort of like 2 backups, get away with 2 backups. We've managed to get rid of the 2 sort of like centre halves that were never going to play in Gomez and Zapata, and also Vergara, another one who played a handful of games for us last year, 3 in the league, 6 overall. He's gone as well. So the wage budget, we have got nearly 700,000 of our budget still left and 40 million in the bank. The main thing is that we've managed to cut that by £500,000 a week, which adds to £25 million profit. Well, not profit, but extra money we'll get. Hopefully, that is going to just settle our finances a bit. So, we've got 62 million in the bank. We've still got the loans. Last season, we just made a profit. The worry is that we've not spent, we've made profit last season, and we're obviously on for profit. That'll dwindle very, very quickly, as you can see. We're going to be losing 3 million a month, but we've made 40 million. So if we need to get Champions League football, because of us selling so much in terms of making another 40 million, and there's only then breaking even, it just shows what we're having to do. So we'll see where we are. We must get top 4 next year, otherwise we're going to find it really hard to make any real progress in this save. Frank Kessie is coming in at the end of the season. That's our deal done. I imagine that'll take up a fair bit, and I won't be willing to spend much more than that, especially if we don't get him. So let's get into it. Here's a tactic, a 4-3-1-2. We've got the wing backs going really high. We're trying to keep control of the ball, keep controlling a structured formation now. The issue that we're having was loads of long shots from Kessie, who's a box to box. To be fair, he does score crackers, but he was just having 10-15 shots a game. So we've got him on shoot less often, and we've also got work into the box off. We're hoping that has actually, even though it sounded a bit daft, because we had it on retained possession and work into the box, it was kind of stopping them making the passes, so they were ending up just shooting. That's what someone told me, and I didn't really believe it at first, and then it worked a charm. So I'm happy with it. We're going to stick with it for the season. We're going to have to stick with it this season. We've got decent backup in all areas, really. Bielsa's suspended, so we will put in Locatelli, the youngster. He can go in. I don't know how this game's going to go today against Juve. They've obviously struggled so far, but it's Juventus. They've managed to keep hold of Dybala, obviously Ronaldo. As you can see, they've got Higuain, so they've got Pjanic, Dybala, Ronaldo, and Higuain all starting today. It'll be interesting to see how much of the ball them two get with us playing so narrow and our fullbacks getting so high. Right, here we go. First highlight. We've managed to keep the ball from the long kick. Silva, who struggled so far in pre-season. He's not found his form yet after his cruciates. Ball into the box, headed out. We win them. They're the ones that we need to win. We're going to get the ball at Romagnoli. There's been a lot of interest in Romagnoli, Caldara and Mustachio. I could have sold them as a combined 80 million with the bids that were coming in, but we've kept hold of them. And that is 1-0. Conte, ball in the box. Andre Silva, the goal scorer. Well, what a start. Juventus struggling. We've started well. Let's just have a little concentrate. The highlight, this is the areas that we're going to struggle, especially if we've got fullbacks pushing high. Gonna get an overlap in. Pressed it. Mario Fernandes. Higuain's at the post. Ronaldo. Well defended. Well blocked. We've got 10 minutes half time. Can we hold? Oh no. No, the goalkeeper. Donnarumma. I think it's the first mistake he's made in the series so far. Came out and then completely stopped, and the easiest of equalisers for Juve. Just when I thought we had a highlight for 20 minutes, I thought, oh, we're maintaining Juventus really well. We're going to go for aggressive. Here we go, second half. I just want us to have a little bit more control. We're still there in terms of possession. Batshuayi's having a stinker. He had a stinker in the last game as well. There we go. De Hood to Paqueta. Rodriguez. He normally touches out his feet and has a cross. He's attempted it. Are they going to break on us? Here they are. Where is my centre half? Pjanic. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. What a block. Again, Ronaldo's been unlucky twice. Higuain. We did put a cheeky bid in for Higuain. We did match the 32 mil. I don't think I'd have gone through with it. We just want to see what he was offering because the loan wages were 250 grand, but he didn't want to even talk to us because we weren't in Champions League. Right, we've got some work to do. So let's get on. We're gonna go for Cotrone. Kessie's having a mare. Let's get him off as well. We've been outdone a little bit. We're still, in terms of quality, you know, we've got players on loan from teams, bloody Chelsea and... Come on, we get back in it. You know, we've got Moise Kean, who's absolutely nowhere near Juventus standard just yet. Another highlight to Juve. We win it. Thought we were going to win it and break then. Fernandes, another ball in the box. Oh, there he is. Mr. Ronaldo. It is 3-1. What a ball in the box from Fernandes, but that is poor from us. Ferraro, can we get back in the game? Romagnoli. Shame really, because the way we've played so far, we've been really controlled our performance. We've been completely dominant. I know we only played Sampdoria, Bologna, and I can't even remember Chievo, but it was so dominant. We're coming against the front line of Higuain, Ronaldo, and Dybala. Conte's done well though. Paqueta, the youngster. Mustachio, Locatelli, Romagnoli. Keeping the ball nice, but there's no real progression. And we're going to probably give the ball back there. We have done. Come on, get the ball back. Kind of just passive pressing. Was that crossbar? The Hood, Paqueta, Storaro, Conte. Someone, where's me playmaker? He's going to get tackled. He's going to get tackled because he had no options at all there. Sasha. We've got the ball back though. Nice ball out to Conte. No, we've managed to get it Paqueta. Wasted it. Put it back again. What an awful bit of play this is. But Patrick Cotrone has absolutely smashed it. Let's go overload for the last minute. Why not? Will he be starting the next game? But that'll be it, guys. Dybala's going to take this free kick. Well, we've finished 3-2, but apart from taking the lead, which is disappointing, we've been nowhere near it today. A class above us, 20 shots to 7. We have been absolutely outplayed. Right, guys, we're going to come back for the Calgary game. We'll dive straight into it. We'll get 2 games in. Right, guys, here we are. A couple of changes to the team. Vietto's come in for Paqueta, and we've had to put Cotrone in. No, see 3 changes, and Bilia's back in after suspension. We needed a performance today. After a positive start, disappointing draw at home against Bologna in the last game, and then that sort of like played off the park by Juventus in the last. We need to get something out of today. Here we go, Conte, Bilia. Kessie, he's going to dink it in, no. The Hood. Nice little football around the area. Ooh, strike by Silva. Good football. We've got it on a low tempo now, which I just thought would help us keep the ball. We're a little bit rushed in terms of keeping the ball and shooting from distance. I thought the low tempo might just help us be a little bit more relaxed. We were getting our full wing backs in really good positions and then just deciding to shoot. I thought the low tempo, and to be fair, it has worked. We're really calm and in possession when we get it. Rodriguez. We skip past him. Ball in the box. We've got men in there. Cotrone. Was that in? VAR. We've got a corner though. Oh, the Hood. Oh, it's penalty. We'll take it. We'll take it. Who's taking it? Rodriguez. Oh my... What? What happened there? What happened there? He steps up. Saved. Oh, he headed in the rebound. Brilliant. I thought it was going over. That never happens, but well done. 1-0, we're up and running. He's got his hands in his pockets. Even at home last year against even the Portem, we weren't getting hold of the ball enough. Just wanted to a little bit more control in this save. Conte caught out with them ones. I looked at the tactics before the game and the player instructions to see if I could get him not to come out of position. And there was nothing. If there's anything I'm missing in terms of player instructions, please let me know. I don't want him and him pushing out from that back four. I want him to hold the position so that we don't get when we get the 2v1s. There's no point in pressing. We've made it 2-1, but every time he goes and presses, there's just a little pass in behind. We should hold up the play, keep that line of four in. You watch him now. He hasn't needed to go because Silva's done it. Sorry, Catrone's done it. At half time, we've kind of just limped over the line there. Let's just have a go into tactics. See if there's anything I can do just to stop them. Maybe close down less. But do that. Might just stop him charging out. Corner Calgary, the first highlight of the second half. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's offside. Right, we're going to have to do some changes here because we're absolutely crap. Get Batshuayi on. Let's reverse it. Paqueta. It's been a bit of a lacklustre performance again from us. It's disappointing. We've played so well off camera and then we come on camera and we've been crap. Here we go, Silva. Can he round it off? Oh, it's saved. Rebound. There we go. We've created 22 and I'm just happy that our long shots, we've had 3 clear cut. I suppose we've had 3 clear cut for 7.5 chances. I suppose 2 of them will be from the pen, but 7.5 chances. It's decent. It's decent going. Concentrate. I don't want to let in another goal. Just see it out. Ziegler, I think he's the ex-Watford player. Donnarumma's punched. Catch the ball. Last chance. We're going to get a fourth here. Bilia. Put cross. Got it. To Hood. To Paqueta. He needs a little spark, just Paqueta, just to get his season going. He did a lovely assist in the Zenit game. I just thought, here we go. It's a start or something, but he's only 21. Only just turned 21, should I say. It's going to take time. Kessie! Goal! Batshuayi taps it in. He's a bit of a poacher. I think his natural position is poacher. Well, we've ended up coming out with a 4-1? 4-2? Yeah, 4-2. That's shit. That is shit. Shit defending. And that's it, guys. 4-2. We'll have a little look where we are in the table. So, we're back up in 4th. Juventus are on the march. They've picked up another win. Bologna can go above us. They've got a tough game against Sampdoria. So we're in 4th, 5 off the top, but we're in and around it. I think we Champions League, as I said in the start, is an absolute must. We are going to find it difficult, but I'm just hoping we just get the system right. Get people like Paqueta in. I think we might have a little dabble because we've got Catrone, an advanced forward, and we've got that complete forward. We might just go with a poacher. Soon he'll just stay in there and score the goals, pretty much like Batshuayi did. So I think that's what we'll play. We've got carry a bag away in the Europa League. But what we'll do is, guys, so we'll come back around January time, January break, see how we've got on. Hopefully we've made it through to the knockout stages of the Europa League this time. If you enjoyed today's episode, guys, please drop a like in there. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you. This is coming out Wednesday, so we'll see you on Saturday. 2 uploads this week. See you later, guys.